I did my dance on Dig Dog Inga. Really awesome. Wow, wow.
I'm gonna pretend I understood that sentence.
It wasn't a sentence.
Oh, okay.
So you understood gibberish, which means
Oh yeah. Yeah.
you're
I mean, I
crazy.
guess debatable. I'm never gonna get over those fucking burnt bagels.
The burnt bagels.
You could fucking mug somebody with those bagels.
Oh my god.
Well,
It's a
actually, you know what?
long-ass
I saw.
sausage.
Oh yeah, fucking. Oh, what is this?
It's just a super long sausage. Like, it looks good,
No, but like,
but it's like, where do you get sausages this long?
is this? No, this isn't even a fucking. This is a bratwurst. Friggin' Phineas and Ferb still out here teaching people lessons.
Foot long hot dogs. Man, fuck, that looks good. I'd gobble that up. Pause.
I need to put some fucking other shit on there. You know? Yeah, I couldn't eat that shit raw.
Yeah, definitely no.
Yeah,
There's the buns.
it's just like seems like
Yeah.
salty. I need something to counteract that.
I don't know about that relish though.
Yeah,
It's not even relish. I didn't see no pickles go in that.
nah.
People don't like relish. Do you like relish?
I mean,
I like
it
relish.
depends what it's on. Like like if I'm making like a spread for something, I'll put some relish in there.
Yeah, like,
But like I'm just the kind of person who like enjoys pickles.
yeah.
Like I could just like chomp on a pickle. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I like have a jar of pickle at home. A jar of pickles at home, and
Yeah.
like every now and then I'll just take a fork and just
Oh,
stab it in and like
gotcha.
eat the whole pickle.
Yeah, like I don't
Pause.
really need a pickle to be on anything. Like I'm just fine with them. Like those carrots,
Yeah.
man. Like there are very few sort of like fruits or whatever that I won't just like bite into like a fucking like a fucking apple.
Yeah. Like I asked some people, and some people, they just don't know what relish is.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I'll ask, it'll come up somehow. We'll be talking about hot dogs. I'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
do you like putting relish on your hot dog? I like putting relish, ketchup, mustard on my hot dog. I'm like, oh, you like putting relish on your hot dog? They're like, ew, no, what the fuck is relish?
What?
They're like, what the fuck is no, relish is disgusting, ew. And I was like, what?
Like
So
how?
I was like, so you don't like pickles? And they're like, no, I love pickles. I was like, what?
I mean, I don't know, cause
It's-
I guess like maybe I could see like the like consistency of it, but I don't know. I
but
like it.
Like some relish is
That's
like the
weird.
Hanes relish, like
Yeah.
the people that make the ketchup.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Hanes relish is like kind of soft.
Yeah.
It's like a softer relish, but there's like pretty like
Yeah.
like hard
like
relishes
nice and firm.
that aren't like a goo.
Yeah,
That's not the right way to say it. That's not the right way to put it, but
No, I get you. Like, this is kind of unrelated, but so like, for me, a thing that like it's watermelon, where like I'll be eating it and I need mine to be like fucking perfect. Like like I can't have a watermelon that's like too soft or too firm.
Oh.
It has to be like
it
right
has
there.
to be like right amount of like flavor,
Yeah, like I need it to be like.
just enough juiciness.
Yeah, like I need it to be like, I don't really want this to like melt in my mouth, but I don't really want to have to like
You don't wanna
force my
chew
way
too
in there
hard, yeah.
either.
And that's the annoying part, 'cause it's really hard to like judge the ripeness of a watermelon.
Yeah, like
And no matter what, like different watermelons are gonna be different types of ripe. Like the
Yeah.
ripest watermelon in one patch could taste different than the ripest watermelon in a different
yeah,
patch.
and then like fucking there's and then there's like the genetically altered ones that you have to take into consideration. It's
People make watermelons into cubes in
Re-
Japan.
oh,
I
you
think,
know what?
In Asia, they put them in like when they first start to grow.
Yeah,
little-
yeah, I've
and they
seen
do the same
those.
with pumpkins. When they first start to grow, they're just like a little watermelon ball. They put like a plastic or a glass casing around them,
yeah.
and they just grow them. They grow
I've
into
s-
cubes.
Yeah, I've seen I want to
It's
like
really stupid.
I want to go and get one, but like still it has like the sentimental value of being able to say, "Oh shit, I have a watermelon cube."
Yeah, but it's gonna go bad eventually.
It will, but like I feel like you could eat that pretty fast.
But I feel like it's stupid. Why would you? It's stupid.
I mean, it is, but like
It's like a cube.
it appeals to
watermelon.
my little baby brain. It makes
Well, yeah, but
pretty.
It's like, why? It's just dumb. 'Cause, like,
Yeah, like it's pointless, but
it's
I mean,
pointless. Yeah, I guess not. It's not
it's not like dumb, you know what I mean? Like somebody
yeah.
trying to argue that like Isaac Newton invented gravity. That's dumb, but like this is just like, there's no
It's
real
pointless.
reason to do it, but like you
This
can.
plastic could be used to help shelter homeless, and there's a lot of plastic casing like that.
You can't see the face I'm making, but I'm making a face. I mean, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but it's not
But
just
those watermelon could feed those starving children in Africa.
yeah, but I don't think they care if it's gonna be a cube or not.
But it would be a nice aesthetic thing, and they're still getting the watermelon, right?
I don't think they'd care about aesthetics either.
I mean, they're getting the food, so it doesn't matter. But it's just a nice thing to do.
I guess.
If you can get something that looks nice versus something that looks like shit but still works, wouldn't you choose the one that looks nice?
But I mean, like a standard watermelon doesn't look like a round watermelon doesn't look like shit.
No, but like but like
It's like going up to them or like giving them like a rare pink apple or like a genetically modified pink apple that tastes the same as like a Granny Smith apple. It tastes the exact same. It's just pink. It's like
so it tastes the same, so it doesn't fucking matter.
see, but
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it doesn't matter the shape.
matter. But like
I'm saying they're still getting the food.
yeah, but like
Yeah, so we agree.
we do, but
What the hell are we talking about?
we're making time. That
I'm
was
so
like 2 minutes.
Oh, word, really?
Hmm.
That was a surprisingly good sound. Sorry, I'm reading the shit Discord.
But also, it's not just with big fruits either. You could do it with apples and peaches.
Yeah, really?
Mm-hmm.
I've actually never seen those. I feel like a square apple would bother me a lot.
Yeah.
Cause like at least with a watermelon, I can cut that, and I would, and
Yeah.
even with a round one, like I can still cut that shit into squares. I would probably go absolutely ballistic if I saw somebody eating into a cuboidal apple.
Yeah, it's like watermelon and pumpkins. It's like, oh, funny Minecraft reference. Like,
It's like,
Minecraft
yeah, and at
don't
least
even,
with those, like
It's like,
those aren't really designed to just like bite into, but like
yeah, but
I
like
say design, but
Minecrafts don't even do square like cube apples. So
Yeah.
it's kind of just unnatural. You have no reference point. It's just
Yeah.
new.
And even then, like, I feel like a cuboidal apple would just be like such. I feel like that would be actually like less convenient to have than a regular apple.
Very.
Because like at
Terrible.
least with like a cuboidal watermelon, you could fit that into most corners.
Mm-hmm.
But like with a cuboidal apple, I feel like, and I don't know because like I said I haven't seen them, but I'd imagine that they're at least like similar in size to a regular one. So like where would you even put that? Like you can't put that in a bowl. It's gonna just like be a hassle.
Well, you can put it in a bowl.
But
You
like
can, but
it would
just
be
be
harder
weird.
to manage, I think.
But I mean, it's just one apple. You could hold an apple in your hand. It would. No, it wouldn't. I was gonna say it would fit better in your hand, but it wouldn't.
Yeah.
It really wouldn't fit better in your hand.
No.
I guess like apple slices would be.
I guess
It
that
would
would
be easier to cut the apple.
it would.
I've cut myself with a round apple before, so I would appreciate square apples to cut.
But okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay.
Yeah.
No, the way that the sentence was said, I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm bad with words.
Yeah, no, I was confused for a second there.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say something, but I forgot. It was something about apples.
What was I gonna say? Well, yeah, I cut myself when I was cutting an apple.
Oh, I fucking remember. Yeah.
Do you?
I feel like you know what I mean. Like I feel like just like full square apple slices would be like pretty neat.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like I don't think I would enjoy just a like full like cuboidal apple.
No, yeah, like it'd have to be in slices. But yeah, I've cut myself. It was a round apple. I was a kid. I don't even think I was 10 years old at the time.
Yeah.
I don't even know how. I just had an apple.
Yeah.
I was in the kitchen.
Mhm.
I was making moves. I got the knife, and I thought it was like, I don't know why, but obviously I wasn't strong enough to just like
Yeah.
put the knife on top and just smack it, have it go through the apple. I would
Yeah. Saw through it.
saw through the apple. But me, I was like, oh, I can't saw through the apple if my hand's on top.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I gotta hold the apple, because if I don't hold the apple, it's gonna roll away. I need to hold it on the bottom. So I just held it and sawed through the apple
Oh.
with my hand on the bottom, and I just kept going, and I like cut through my finger.
Oh.
It wasn't a deep cut, I don't think. I think I stopped like right as I cut through, but it bled for a while.
Oh yeah.
I was like, ah! I screamed.
Man.
It was like, ah!
How old were you you said?
Less than 10 years old
Less
for
than
sure.
10? Man, the only time
That
that
was a
I've
very
ever
stupid
cut
thing.
myself with a knife, I was so much older than 10, and like it was stupid.
That I'm sorry, but that's like older than 10 and you cut yourself with a knife.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
What you're
it
doing
wasn't like a mistake though. I think I've told you this story. Cause I was doing the dishes and
Mhm.
I was fascinated by a knife and I was like,
Oh.
oh shit, like. And so I was like going through an edgy phase at the time. So I was like, how edgy would it be if I cut my palm open?
And you did exactly
Yeah, and I
that.
did, and I was like, oh shit, I'm bleeding.
Yeah, no, that
Oh shit, I'm bleeding.
was it like a deep cut?
It
Or
was it was kind of
shallow?
deep. Like it left a scar. It's faded by now, but like it's still there.
Oh, is it this?
Yeah, like this little thing right here.
Yeah, I see it. That's very stupid. That was a very stupid thing.
It was very
What
stupid.
grade were you in? How old were you?
I think I was in like either 6th or 7th.
Stupid for that age group, but definitely like you were going through an edgy thing.
Yeah,
for sure.
you know, like yeah. I feel like there are definitely worse things people have done.
Yeah.
Like mine, you know, at least it's like, okay, whatever. I can see your thought process here,
Hmm.
but like, you know, yeah.
Yeah.
Still maybe wasn't the best decision. Don't be like little baby me. Yeah.
And yeah. Also back to like topics. Back to the topic of like fruits. I hate, or just food in general. I hate picky eaters. I hate people who don't eat anything. It's so fucking annoying. It's so annoying. Like just like they act like it's the end of the world when they eat some shit, and it's like just shove it in your mouth. It's not bad, and they try to like preach about like it's so bad. Oh my god, I'm gonna like vomit. Like you're just being a baby.
Yeah, you know, I won't lie. I used to be a picky eater, and even now I still kind of am. But it's just like certain foods, and it's not really
Mhm.
even the taste. It's just like this just bothers my brain a
Mhm.
lot. But for the most part, I can get through with most things, right?
Yeah.
Especially now, because I think part of it too, for some people is that you know they never really bothered to expand their palate,
Mhm.
or I won't say never bothered, because sometimes you know you just don't have the means or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like now looking back on it, I was like, damn, I was such a little bitch.
Yeah. It's annoying. I think I used to be like a picky eater.
Yeah,
Not like crazy picky, but there's for sure things I wouldn't eat. And I think what made me like open my tiny brain up to trying different things is when I tried sushi for the first time.
oh
'Cause
dude,
I remember there's a sushi place that me and my mom and friends and family would go to,
yeah,
and like the first 3 4 times I went, I didn't want sushi. I thought it was gross. Raw fish on rice and raw vegetables. Ew. Get
yeah,
that away from me.
I can
I'd get
that, I
the
guess.
I'd get the it's like steak, not
Uh,
steak. It was like barbecue ribs or something.
oh yeah,
I'd get that. And one day I was just like, fine, stop bugging me. I'll eat it because I was awesome.
yeah, yeah, very cool, very cool.
This is very cool, me, being rebellious in a way.
Yeah.
But I ate it, and now sushi is one of my favorite foods ever.
Yeah,
I'll eat it any day of the week. I'll eat it every day.
I'm almost certain that I have a similar story, but like I feel like it's happened so long ago that I just can't really like
I
remember
mean,
it,
this
you
was
know?
pretty long ago.
Yeah.
I was like 11 when this happened.
But like
Eleven, 10.
I don't have that good of a memory unless it's like something like really major that happened when I was younger.
Yeah,
Like you know, like but
it was a
for the most
ratatouille
part-
moment.
Oh yeah, friggin'
Strawberry cheese.
wow.
Um, but there is some things that I'm like, I'm not putting that in my mouth ever.
Yeah.
Like 100-year-old eggs. No,
I mean, I feel like no one would eat 100-year-old eggs.
or not 100-year-old. They're called century eggs.
Oh.
Yeah, it's basic. I don't think they're actually eggs that are 100 years old, but they do something to like an egg, and it makes it look disgusting. Like the like it comes out in the shape of the shell,
Yeah.
so it's kind of like a hard boiled egg in that sense.
Mm-hmm.
But like the whites aren't white. The whites are like a dark black or like a green, and then the yolk are like some type of brown or orange, like dark orange.
Yeah.
And it just looks disgusting. Like every video I've seen, people have said like, the smell is terrible. Ah.
I'm gonna look
And-
this up.
Yeah, it's disgusting. It looks terrible. It's like something I'm never gonna put in my mouth.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see.
And I don't understand. Like that might be someone's favorite food, and I don't get you. And I think you need to, seek a different favorite food. Yeah, you see? It's like, and the yolk is blue. The yolk is blue, green.
I'm not gonna cap. I think this looks pretty neat, but like not as a food.
Yeah, but this is like people. This is thing. I can't talk. This is something people eat.
Yeah, that's weird.
People put this in their mouth. It goes through their digestive system, and then they poop it out.
This looks like a peeled grape.
Don't ruin grapes for me. I like grapes.
I don't think this is gonna ruin grapes for you.
I'm gonna think about that every time I eat grapes now.
You haven't tasted it. It's not gonna affect the taste for you.
Well, yeah, but I'm gonna be like, oh, this looks like a century egg. Fuck, and then I'm gonna take a bite.
Do you just
it's
routinely
gonna
peel
happen.
your grapes?
No, but like I'm just gonna be like, oh,
Whatever.
eat. All right, what else?
I'm realizing we didn't fucking do an introduction.
We didn't.
Whatever. We'll do it in post. We'll fix it.
Nah, we can do it right now. It doesn't. Podcast episode 1.
Yeah.
Big meals.
Yeah. We're talking about food today.
I guess so. I didn't think we were gonna go off on this like tangent on foods, but it's kind of become like the main thing.
Yeah.
Ever since we started, it's just been like we started with the square pumpkins and watermelons, and now we've gone on to yucky green egg.
Yeah. You know what?
Maybe
That's what you sound like. You sound like the fucking bitch from Green Eggs and Ham.
yeah, it sounds like that. I just realized you were insulting me.
See, I feel like we really do have the personality for a podcast.
Yeah. What's it called? I just thought about it just now when like you completely made fun of me saying, you sound like a fucking Dr. Seuss character. I was like, maybe that's where the inspiration came from for green eggs and ham,
Oh, maybe.
or at least the green eggs bit. I don't
I'd
think there's
imagine.
ever like, I don't think there's like a century ham or
Yeah.
like
I don't
a
really
green
know
ham.
where. I don't really know how long these have been a thing, but it might be.
search up how long.
Let's
century eggs have been a thing.
look this up.
I doubt it's ever actually been like something where you wait a century for an egg,
Yeah.
because then like the egg is just probably gonna decompose at that point.
Yeah.
Like no matter where you keep it, unless you like keep it in salt or something, it's probably gonna decompose.
Watch it fucking say like you're fucking
It's
stupid.
like,
Watch
what do
Google
you
just be
think?
like, you dumb fuck, can't
Nah,
you read?
Because this has been a thing for like, if it was a century egg and it just started like 100 years ago, then I'd get it. But I've seen this last year, which means
About 600 years ago.
wow,
So-
600 years people have eating fucking gross or green eggs.
So I guess it might have been.
It could have been. It could have been.
That ass though?
What about the ham? Search up like green ham.
Let's see.
There might be like an actual green
There might
ham
be a
thing.
basis for that, but I don't know.
No, just the Dr. Seuss thing.
Yeah. Well,
Search up if green ham was inspired by anything. Like, what was green eggs and ham inspired by?
actually, first let's see something. Let's see.
Green eggs and
Actually,
ham.
let's see. How long has food coloring existed?
Food coloring.
Because he might have just like,
It could just be some normal eggs and ham. It's just he tricks them.
Yeah, because like the guy, right, Sam I Am, he seems like just
a
like
trickster.
a quirky guy.
He's a trickster.
He might have just So I could straight up just see him being like, fucking just like,
yeah.
hey, I'm being cool and quirky, so I dyed my eggs and ham green.
And I'm gonna
Do
make
want
you
some?
eat them. And I'm gonna make you eat them. I don't know the
I
other
don't
guy's
either.
name.
That wasn't Sam. I was gonna say like maybe I was wrong. Maybe that guy was
No,
Sam I Am.
yeah,
But I don't
Sam
think
I
it was.
Am is the guy with the eggs and the ham.
Yeah. So
Egg voice crack. But yeah,
was he ever
Sam I
given
Am,
a name? I feel like he was.
he most definitely was.
Why the hell? Oh, you know what? I gotta fucking know what the fuck.
I will
It's
not
been
try
in
them, Sam I
existence for
Am.
more than 2,000
I will not
years?
try green eggs and ham.
It's been in existence for more than 2,000 years.
What?
Food coloring.
Whoa, I can see that. I can see that.
That's wild.
That's just around, what's it called? I was gonna say that's like around 18 something, but then I realized that's really wrong. It's 2,000 years, not 200.
Yeah.
So century eggs have been around for 600 years. So they've been around since 14 something,
Yeah.
the
High key,
the
which
13th
is-
century.
Which is just so wild.
If I'm dumb, I'm dumb. I don't care. I said what I said.
Okay, yeah. I was busy doing a thing, so now I'm gonna actually get to look it up.
Big tangent.
Yeah. And,
I don't. Yeah. I just don't know.
I'm
Also,
never gonna be able to go to sleep without knowing his
Didn't
name.
people try to like cancel? What the fuck?
Yeah, the Netflix show. That's right.
They made how? It's like a 10-page story. It's like 20 pages.
I know, right?
The book is 20 pages. How do you make a full Netflix series on it? There's no way it's a Netflix. It's got to be like a movie.
No, it's a show.
It's a show.
Like I don't think it's like just the plot of the book. It can't be the plot of the book because the plot of the book is like I don't want to eat that shit.
Yeah, they're gonna use that for every episode. I don't want to eat your red eggs and ham this time. Wow.
Yeah, like you can't. So no, I saw like the trailer actually. Like they're trying to protect some animal or something, but I don't see how that ties into the green eggs and ham.
It doesn't.
Unless this animal lays green eggs and its meat is green and also cold ham, but I can't see that at all.
Also, yeah, cold ham. There's no way that meal stayed hot throughout the entirety of the book.
Mm-hmm.
That meal is cold as fuck.
Is his name really just fucking the big guy?
The big guy. That's his name, the big guy.
The big guy.
Yeah, I guess his name's just the big guy.
Yeah, it's just the fucking. I don't even know if that's a name. That might have just been something fans started calling him.
Just the big guy.
Yeah, just the fucking guy.
There's no way. Search up Green Eggs and Ham the book, and look like at the first
page.
page.
It's Guy Am I.
Guy Am I.
Oh,
Like-
originally he was a name though.
What was his name originally?
No, originally he didn't have one. So.
Sam I Am presents his friend Guy Am I,
Yeah, he's
who was originally unnamed. Oh.
Yeah.
So at first, I'm guessing in the book he doesn't have a name.
I guess.
But
I think
he's
like
now been dubbed Guy Am I.
yeah. So that might be a show contribution. If so, thank you Netflix show. I
Yeah, the
appreciate
Netflix
that.
show probably gave him the name.
But if not,
If not, then
I
stop
mean
making the
you
green.
you exist. And
Yeah.
that's good enough.
Also, on the topic of Dr. Seuss, can Netflix please bring back the Webulous World of Dr. Seuss? It's a puppet show about
Wait.
multiple Dr. Seuss books, and it's good.
Really?
Yes, they took it off years ago. I don't even know how long, but it was like one of my favorite shows.
I have never heard of this show before today.
It's literally like
I feel like Dr. Seuss as like Dr. Seuss stories as a puppet show would be really good though.
yeah. Think of it as like the Cat in the Hat mixed with Mario 64, but instead of the paintings, it's a book that he reads out. And instead of going into them, he just reads it to us. Which means you could probably just take out the Mario 64 part. I don't know why I included that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just him reading you stories.
Dude.
So basically, how every episode starts, you start at the cat's house,
Okay.
and he's got like these mini cats.
I'm not sure how I feel knowing that the Cat in the Hat has a house.
It's a pretty big house. It's a really big house.
I hate the idea that the Cat in the Hat is rich.
And the fish is in there too. The fish from the Cat
I
in the
can
Hat's
see
in there
that. Yeah.
too. But he's got like helpers. I think it's not thing one and thing two. It's like just smaller cats.
Smaller humanoid cats?
Smaller Cat in the Hats.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just they
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
have the hat. It's just they're cats.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Cat 1, 2, and 3 or something. But basically, every episode starts in his house.
Mhm.
And then I don't think they have a problem most of the time. Sometimes I think he just starts reading a book. But sometimes there's a problem, and they're like, oh, let's turn to this story so we can read through something.
Mm.
But I think most of them are just like Cat in the Hat. And then it's like little dialogue between the characters, and it's like, story time.
Yeah.
And then they go into the story.
Mhm.
He starts reading like the first line or two, and then you get transported into that world. And basically, instead of hearing him talk about the story, which would be boring, it's just the story played out with puppets.
Oh, okay.
And,
Gotcha.
The
Gotcha.
Cat in the Hat's played out in puppets too, but it's just like just search it up. It's
How do I spell it?
the Webulous. So
So just like how that sounds.
yeah, the and then WUBBLUS. I just realized I think I said it wrong. I think you have the right spelling right now.
I spelled Seuss wrong. Whatever.
It exists.
1996.
It's so good.
Let me see some images. Oh yeah, this looks nice.
I used to watch it all the time. I remember once. This is we're like I swear we've gone on so many tangents from food
You know what? Fuck it.
to
We're
the
changing. We're
eggs.
changing the title. The first episode, no unifying theme at all.
No,
No.
no, none at all. But I remember once
Yeah.
at this dentist that I would go to.
Mhm.
Voice crack. But I remember once at this dentist I would go to. It's like this only happened once,
Yeah.
but just it was just they have a TV in the waiting room and it was just playing that, and I thought it was kind of cool. So I liked the show.
Gotcha. Man, the dentist really turns people onto a lot of shows.
Mhm. What did you what's it called? I also like the first time I've been put under anesthesia was at that same dentist too.
Oh, really?
It wasn't like shots. It was like a drinkable one, I think.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah.
I wish that the one I took was not shots.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm kind of just luckier than you.
Yeah.
Nah,
It do
but
be like that.
yeah, but it was gross. It was like cuz
Oh,
at
I
that
guess you would
point,
have had to taste it. I think I'm
Mhm.
luckier than you in that case.
Yeah, I'd rather well, me back then I wouldn't have wanted a shot. I most definitely would have rather taken the drink. But what's it called?
Oh, what?
Big pause.
We'll cut it out. We'll cut it out.
Yeah.
I didn't turn the sign on. My brain, baby size. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it recording. We'll pick up where we left off. We're doing a podcast. We're podcast guys now. Sorry, we ended up getting into a bit of an altercation. So our DoorDash driver came, and we record in a public library. So yeah.
Do I close the door?
If you want, I can cut it out, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, I don't think it matters too much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it half closed, half open.
Okay.
The best of both worlds.
Yeah.
All right.
Oakley dokely.
That's a podcast.
Yeah. I don't even remember how much longer we had to go, because I wanted it to get to 30 minutes, because we were on like 20 something. I think we were on like 25, 26.
All right.
So yeah, we're gonna be eating burritos now.
Big burritos, big meal.
So if you hear them, that sucks. It's too bad, man.
You wish you had these burritos.
Yeah.
So what were we saying?
We're talking about the dentist.
The dentist. So I was at the dentist. The same dentist where I saw Webulous Road of Dr. Seuss on the TV.
Yeah.
I don't go there anymore. I think I only had to go there for this one treatment.
Yeah.
Because my teeth are really fucked up, or were really fucked up.
Yeah. Okay.
So they gave me like a liquid anesthesia or something. And I remember I went up to them, like, so I don't got to get a shot, right? Like, yeah, you just got to drink this. And they're like, only downside is we ran out of the good Gatorade flavor. So you're going to have to drink this, drink the grape flavor. And I was like, oh, the grape flavor can't be that bad. I just, like, they give it to me. They're like, okay, take this and then tell us when you took it. I take like a little sip. I don't know why. I wanted to sip it. I wanted to sip on it. And it was the most foulest tasting thing ever. Oh my goodness, so bad. And I was like, what is this? And they were like, we told you we had to give you that one. We don't have Gatorade anymore. Which I think they were just lying. But
I feel like a solid 97% of things that are grape flavored that aren't like juice or soda are destined to be terrible.
Yeah. And it was bad, but I did end up drinking the entire thing because I had to. And 10-minute anesthesia is like crazy.
I know,
it's the
right?
only time I've ever taken it, but it's like I was conscious for like 10 minutes.
Fucked.
Yeah, I was conscious for like 10 minutes, and then just black. It just went dark. And like my mom had video. This is back when my mom was still with my stepdad.
Yeah.
They recorded a video, and I was just like, whoa, whoa, and I was like punching my stepdad like in his arms, like fuck you. But yeah, well, the scary thing is, I fell asleep in the waiting room, kind of. It's just like the entrance, but I fell asleep in there. And then I remember, and this was terrifying. I woke up, like, not woke up, but like I started gaining consciousness, like while they were bringing me into the room. I was like, whoa, and I was like, what's happening? And then they put me on a chair, and it was like a table, basically. It was a table chair or something, and they strapped me in. They strapped me in, and I was like, wait, they're gonna start, and I'm awake, or at least partially awake. So I tried like moving a little bit, just to show them, and it was like, oh, I'm awake, but it doesn't matter because I did end up just going back to sleep. So
that's good.
Thankfully, I didn't have to go through the entire thing. But there was one time at the dentist, this was even before this, where they didn't knock me out at all. I don't even think they put they didn't even put
They didn't even numb you?
No.
So that sucks.
Baby boy me, it did suck. Baby boy me had two very fucked up front teeth. Like chueco as fuck. And yeah, I didn't get them taken out. Yeah, and it's like I have no shame in saying this, but until like a year or two ago, I was like very afraid of the dentist. It started calming down as the years came by.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Cause like with another doctor, like
I could see what they're
doing.
doing.
If you fuck up like anything, I'm like I won't say that it's like sort of manageable, but like I don't really care as much. Like you're kind of rooting around in my fucking mouth. You know, like that's kind of fucking important for my daily life.
Mm. But yeah. So obviously, they're like, oh, we need to take these teeth out. And I was just bawling. I was crying so hard. I was like, no, no. Just being uncooperative. Like, I wouldn't let them put me in a chair. I wouldn't let them do anything. They were
And
just like,
another
okay.
thing too, like if you fuck up, like just sort of thinking about it now, if you fuck up like any other body part, most of them you can grow back. Most other body parts, I won't say most, but like a good chunk of your body can like sort of grow back at least to a degree. But like you get 2 fucking chances with your teeth.
Mm.
You get 2 strikes and you're done. You're never gonna have your teeth again.
Yeah. But I just wasn't being cooperative. So this was at the dentist I still go to.
Yeah.
God, I don't remember how old I was. I must have been like 6, 5, 7 maybe. But yeah, basically they just took me to this room. To me it seemed huge, but it was probably a pretty small room. And they just strapped me down to the chair. And like, this was for sure where like just the bad fucking uncooperative kids would go. Cause like literally the chair, you'd get strapped on and there was like a screen. There was a TV facing downwards because you'd like be laying down just to try to calm you down. And it was just like, I just had to sit through that and they just yanked my teeth out. And I don't know, I most likely did get numbed up, but I feel like I remember not being numbed up. I feel like I remember just how painful it was. Like,
I feel like that might have been even if they did, like they might just not have waited too long, or like
maybe
there's certain pain where it's like even if you numb it, like
yeah, it still hurts.
like it's still gonna fucking be there.
Like for example, I got a tooth taken out.
Yeah.
Before I got my braces, so like about 6-7 months ago.
Yeah.
I had to get a tooth pulled.
And then your fucking mouth has so many nerves too, like.
And this was an adult tooth too.
Yeah, like there's not really much you can do like to numb that.
Yeah, and this is like they numbed me up and everything, and still like it hurt. It still hurt. But also, Jesus, I feel like we're going on tangent. But one thing, whoever treated me back when I had to get that tooth pulled, fuck you. Cause what's it called? I had to get my tooth pulled. They basically what they do is they put like a numbing gel and then they give you the numbing shot.
Yeah.
Like this is the actual thing. You're supposed to do it on the inner lip and on the roof of your mouth. She did it on the inner lip or like on the inner gum. And I was like, okay, fine. And then she was like, okay. And then she did the roof. Like she gave me the shot on the roof and I was like, and she was like, it doesn't hurt. I was like, you didn't.
I'm like, you don't get to tell me what doesn't hurt.
And no, like, it's not just that. Like, she didn't put the gel on the roof of my mouth. She didn't put it at all. So I had to feel like the entire shot going. I was like, she's like, it doesn't hurt. It's like, well, it shouldn't hurt as bad as it does. It shouldn't hurt.
I think,
but
that is something that like dead ass just bothers me so much. Like if somebody tells me like what I am and am not feeling.
Yeah.
Like I feel like for a lot of things I don't care, but like I absolutely cannot stand that. Like fucking like sometimes I'll be talking and I like when I get like really legitimately angry. It's like the way I sort of sound, it's not too dissimilar from when I'm jokingly angry. But so like I hate when people are like, "Oh, he didn't mean it. You don't get to fucking tell me what I didn't mean.
Yeah. It's terrifying. Also, another thing that happened the same appointment. This was the same appointment where I got my my tooth pulled before getting my braces. I had this thing. Super fucking weird. It was like out of nowhere, like 2 weeks prior to the appointment, 2-3 weeks prior to the appointment.
Yeah.
This little flab of flesh started to form on my molar, my back molar. And at first, I don't think it was too much of an issue, but as the weeks went by, like I couldn't eat, to be honest. Like if I chewed, it would hurt. I would be biting down on the piece of flesh and it would be terribly painful. And like for a week or two, I would like put numbing gel on it myself, and just every now and then, so I could just eat. But over there, it wasn't planned to take it out, but my mom brought it up, and I'm glad she did, cause like
Yeah.
even though I probably was scared shitless, like it's gone now. But she's like, also he has a thing, like a meat flap or something. It's like he can't eat with that. It hurts. And they're like, oh, let me see. It was literally like, think of this as my. You guys can't see it. Fuck you. Think of this as my molar.
Yeah.
And like this is literally just like a flab of skin. Like you could lift it up. I could lift it up with
Ah.
my tongue and everything.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah. And what's it called? Yeah. They just after pulling out my tooth, they had to numb me up for that, and they had to cut it off, and it was one of the most like, I haven't cried at the dentist for a while, but this was terrifying because I've never broken a bone or anything. I've never had like any type of surgery on me, and I know this isn't like surgery,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's like still this is like the first time I'm like, part of my body is being cut out, even if it's for a good cause. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Because like, it didn't hurt. They numbed me up with the gel and the shot. It didn't hurt at all. I didn't feel a thing. But just like, I couldn't stop thinking about how it was looking. Like I couldn't stop thinking about them like cutting through it and bleeding everywhere.
Yeah.
It just freaked me out, man. It freaked me out.
I
and
think the worst
I cried.
part about
Yeah.
I think the
sorry.
worst part about being numbed for me is like after the fact. For me, it hits like even harder than it probably would have if I'd just taken it. And I don't really know if that happens for anybody else, but that like, I'm sorry for anyone who's eating, by the way, during our story time, except for us, because we're tough, man. We can handle it.
Yeah. If you're getting hungry just hearing us eat, then sucks for you. Go get a job.
Yeah, go get some food. Oh, we never said our names. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Um.
Fucking TJ and the Wombat.
TJ and Wombat.
Yeah.
That's her name. But yeah. Crazy tangents, man. Maybe that should be our thing. We shouldn't have like formulaic podcasts.
Yeah.
It should just be like whatever comes up to our
Just
mind.
fucking random talking, yeah.
The podcast is just the tangent cast.
Yeah,
the
because
tangent
most of
line.
our genuine conversations are like
pretty
podcast
interesting.
worthy because they're fucking tangents.
Yeah, and we could still have other people join in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the plan. But yeah, you were going on about how it hits you. My voice keeps cracking. We did a couple of things earlier. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It hurts me a lot. I feel more. Because, like, I want to say this was last year. I don't remember. Something was fucked up with my tooth, but I can't really remember. Because, for me, like, things are, like, they're in one moment, and when that moment's over, I typically forget about it.
Yeah.
But so, but I distinctly remember that, like, while it was going on, like, I could feel them, like, pressing and whatever, but, I remember they were, like, grinding my gums back.
Ooh. I think I that's a procedure I know about. Yeah.
Yeah, so, and, like, during the thing, it's just, like, you just kind of feel the pressing on it. But
yeah.
after, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
God, I can feel it all.
Yeah, it sucks. And
Because, like, at least when you're doing it, like, in real time, like, it's sort of, you have, like, at least sort of mentally you can brace yourself. But, like, while you're going under it and you don't really feel it, it never really crosses your mind that, like, when I'm done, I'm going to have to take all of this pain at once.
Yeah. And in my opinion, I think, like, pressure when they're working on your teeth and stuff, I think it's obviously not worse. It's just feeling the pain in and of itself. But, it's definitely, like, not good.
Yeah.
Because feeling the pressures could sometimes be scary.
Yeah, it's like, it's sort of like stubbing your toe versus, stabbing yourself in the face. It's like, neither one is good, but there's, like, I'd probably prefer one to the other.
That's a bit of an extreme example, but yeah. But, okay. Now, I guess, is that everything we have for, like, dentists?
I think so. So now let's pull one layer back.
One layer back.
And go back to, I think we were talking about Dr. Seuss. But actually, no, I think we finished that.
We did. Let's go back behind that. We were talking about picky eaters.
Yeah.
I was asking if you had an experience about that.
Oh, I most certainly do. I am such a fucking picky eater. Even now, like, it's not to the same degree, But now it's not so much like I won't eat this. It's more like I like my things a certain way. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like I like my burgers to have like whatever condiments on them and stuff, and I want like grilled onions specifically, right? But like I now it's much less of a thing where like, oh, I will never um like back when I was little, I would never ever have gotten like corn in my burritos or whatever. But dude, I fucking now, man, I can do whatever.
Big corn.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, also, uh, on the topic of picky eaters, people who don't like tomatoes are fucking childish and think they're so funny when they're like, it's the worst food on the planet. Like, shut up and
No, they're not
fucking
even.
like,
Well, I guess they are childish because children are fucking stupid.
yeah, it's like, just
Now
grow
maybe,
up.
and maybe this is just something for me, but for me, tomatoes are like avocados,
Mm-hmm.
and that they certainly have a taste, but it's so weak you're never gonna taste a tomato specifically unless
Yeah.
you are actively eating tomatoes specifically.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? It's a tomato.
Yeah.
It's a fucking tomato. Like, what part, what part is
Like, what are you picking it
distinct?
up and biting into it like an
Yeah.
apple? Like, how the hell are you gonna have such a strong dislike for the taste of tomato?
Yeah, like what part is distinctively like bad about the tomato? It's so fucking annoying because they always think they're so right. And I get there's people who are just like, oh, I don't prefer tomatoes.
Yeah, like that's fine.
There's people who are like that who, whatever, you're not fucking important.
But you
But
know
it's
the
like-
fucking people.
There's
And
people.
like everyone, I feel like
Mhm.
everyone has met this person where it's like,
Yeah, they're like,
oh my god, how can you possibly like a tomato? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
they're like, you like tomatoes? You go to fucking hell, and you're stupid, and none of your opinions fucking matter. It's like, shut up and fucking like, just eat something else. Why are
For
you
me-
telling me what to eat?
For me, it's like that, but like with fucking eggs on shit.
Mm.
Like the other day, I was at McDonald's,
Mhm.
and so I was thinking about like for the longest time, my friend like couldn't ever have eggs on his fucking like McMuffin, or like McGriddle or whatever, right?
He's
So-
he's a psychopath.
Yeah, like, but for me, like, it's not even that you don't like it. I can't understand why you don't like it, because it's such an everything overpowers this goddamn egg.
It does, to be
Like, you
honest.
have to be focusing on this egg to dislike it. You have to take it out and eat it separately to not like it.
Yeah, it's like, to be honest, if I were to blindfold you and I were to put it in your mouth, you probably wouldn't tell what it is. If I put it in like with a separate item, like I put it in with bacon and like if I fed you a McGriddle, McGriddles have eggs, right?
Yeah, I think you can like ask for it. I don't know if they come with them by default.
Yeah, if I blindfold you and have a McGriddle with an egg in it, and I put it in your mouth, you're not gonna tell.
Yeah.
You probably can't tell that there's an egg in there. Maybe unless you're like, there's more.
Yeah.
I'll be prepared with even with my eyes closed. I know the distinct taste of an egg. But yeah,
But I feel like to do that, you'd have to like eggs, right?
you'd have to know what eggs taste like,
I
which
feel like
means
for
you're
someone
putting.
to do that, they'd have to like an egg.
Yeah, they're putting like. It's like hating on stuff. It's like you're putting so much time and effort into consciously thinking about this one thing.
It's like at that point, I don't think you hate it.
Yeah, you're like at that point you're obsessed with it. You're obsessed with hating it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're a picky eater, just fucking order
Stop
something
doing
other
that.
than chicken tenders and fries.
Yeah.
You fucking weirdo. Like literally, they're gonna get in a relationship and they're gonna like their boyfriend, if they're not a picky eater, they're gonna or girlfriend,
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, oh, I cooked you something, yeah. And they're gonna be like, oh, okay, I'll eat it. Yeah, I'll eat it. And then they're gonna show them the plate and they're gonna be like, and then they're just gonna fucking blow up because it's not their usual.
They're gonna do that
Denny's
fucking
thing.
sitcom shit, where they like feed it to the dog.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna feed it to. Oh my god. Yeah, they're gonna feed it to the dog, and I hate them for it, and I wish they die. And that's my joke for today. But yeah,
like
perfectly synced.
yeah.
Great
See,
minds think similarly.
See, that just like relates back to a thing they were doing earlier.
Yeah.
We're not gonna explain that joke.
What was I thinking about? Yeah, I guess that kind of rounds up the picky eaters and food section.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I did mention that my voice is cracking a lot earlier,
Yeah.
and I said
Oh,
it's
I guess we
'cause-
are explaining this joke. Never mind.
Oh, I didn't know it
No,
was
I
like
don't
a
care.
joke.
I don't care. I don't give a shit. Go ahead.
Me and my bud, uh,
That's
we
me.
we did a couple voiceover thingies,
Yeah.
and this is like he does this as like a job basically, but this is like my first time ever doing this, so that's my excuse. I'm not 14. I'm not 13, just going through puberty. Okay, please.
Yeah, we were doing a lot of screamy scenes.
My nuts have hair, so just in case they like try to
Oh,
question
okay. No, just like the pause made me think. I'm like, how are you telling me this?
me. My nuts have hair, by the way.
Yeah, just like, hey, hey, partner. I just want to let you know, I have hair on my balls. Again, I'm sorry if you're eating, unless you're me, because we can power through.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I guess I am gonna bring it back to food. What do you think on the speed of people eating?
Slow down. Enjoy your food.
Yeah. But like, what if you enjoy it, but like your enjoyment speed is just faster than other people? Like me, like
And then
I enjoy my food, right? Like, but I feel like I just like naturally just kind of eat faster, right?
well, if you just eat faster, then just don't be sloppy. Don't be
Yeah, no.
disgusting. Like don't like chew with your mouth open and try to go as fast like.
No, I'm not gonna fucking like I won't say I'm not. It might be like a habit thing that I just don't notice. But I try not to just like fucking.
Yeah, people who eat with their mouths open. Just
Shit.
you were raised in a barn.
Like not even with their mouth open for me. Like I'll try not to eat with my mouth full, which is to say like I'm not gonna have a full mouth or I try not to have a full mouth and then like just keep trying to stuff more shit in there.
Yeah.
Cause that really bothers me.
But yeah, on the speed of people eating, yeah, I think people should slow down,
Oh,
or at
this-
least go as slow as they feasibly can.
Yeah, and this is something that can you taste a difference in like the original pack of Jolly Ranchers and the original pack of Starburst?
I haven't had service in a while. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, okay, because
I couldn't tell you.
because some friends of mine were arguing about it, and I don't want to buy a pack of Starburst for this.
Those friends are probably very childish.
They are, and I'm also childish, and that's why I want to be a part of it. But I can't. I don't really want to buy a pack of Starburst to be like a part of this argument. But I feel like I have I can kind of remember thinking they taste the same.
They had a pack of Starburst with them when they were arguing about this. Why didn't they just eat it? Why didn't they just?
They
check for
did, but
themselves?
and that's how the conversation started.
So one of them were just like, these all taste the same.
Yeah, and the other just like couldn't have that.
If this was just like an argument out in the middle of the open, like out of nowhere, just like Starburst, they all taste the same, then I'd be like, okay, whatever. But if there was kind of like a thing that caused the conversation to start, so
Yeah,
makes more sense.
yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. On the things tasting the same, Fruit Loops, they all taste the same. It's been proven that like every flavor is the same.
Yeah, no.
Every color is the same
Yeah.
flavor.
Because with a lot of the things where they're like different colors, with some exceptions, obviously. For a lot of them, the scents are different, but the actual ingredients that relate to the taste are the same.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's the ending.
Yeah.
Or is there anything else we should talk about? I mean, we went pretty long, an hour. Like 3 of those, like 3, 4, 5 minutes of that is silence. So
Dead ass. We could probably cut these into separate episodes. It would be effort, and then we'd have to do some like additional shit. But
I mean, people don't watch like 20-minute podcasts.
I mean, we could be trendsetters. I see the look on your face. You're thinking about it. You guys can't. We're not gonna do a camera. You know what? We'll do a camera episode at some point. It won't be today though.
But yeah, I guess that's it really. Honestly, I think we should just cut out the part where we went to go get our food.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
And then just like keep the whole thing as the podcast.
You guys can't see it. He's been fiddling with his mic this whole time,
Yeah.
and it's so funny to me.
I don't own this mic. This is his.
Yeah, this is mine.
And I'm moving it around like I've had this for like years or something.
Guys, and that one doesn't have like a shock mount, so you can just like grab it.
Yeah, I like holding the mic. It's cool.
Yeah.
Makes me feel like awesome.
On a podcast.
It made me feel like I'm on a podcast.
I know. Man, oh, we should start a podcast. Wouldn't that be wild?
That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where I was gonna take this joke, but I made it.
Yeah. It was a joke. I haven't checked my phone. In a bit. Let's see. Soulja Boy went live.
Really?
Yeah, he's a Twitch.
Really?
Mhm.
Why?
He's had a Twitch for like a year or 2 years.
I don't believe that at all. You know,
Have you never seen the clip of him playing Warzone?
no.
It's
I know that
I'm surprised
Snoop Dogg
you-
has a Twitch.
yeah. I'm surprised you've never seen this. He like jumps out of a car and he like RPGs people in a car and he just starts yelling. He's like on 4E, on gang. It's pretty funny.
No, but like seriously, like I think it's still weird that Snoop Dogg has a Twitch.
Yeah, right here.
Didn't he like mute himself for a while? I'm definitely gonna have to cut this out.
Like
I suspect this man is high.
but yeah, it's like it's old. It's like a year old.
Really?
I don't know what he plays. I've never watched him. He used to play like Among Us and all that.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check him out. I feel like so my Twitch. No, I'm not gonna say my Twitch handles. I'm gonna stop the thing. But I feel like with mine, it'll be so fucking funny to see his reaction.
But yeah.
I think we're gonna just call it here.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do an outro? We're probably not, right?
That's the outro song.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Until you know.
We don't have to do like a formal thing. We just be like, that's it.
Yeah, we're done. I don't care
No.
anymore.
Yeah.
You mean nothing.
All right. What was I gonna say?